Is this Egyptian rum?
secret room into the secret glass. So secretive. Whoa, is that a little bit too much rum? I can see Egypt here. The pharaohs are within this glass. What if we combine the pharaohs with this secret coke through? She rotates. Now this is content. Toast, clink. Equinox. Tastes like Super Nintendo. Good. 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 That's good content. All right, we're going to play more Equinox now. We're going to play more Equinox now, guys. Okay. Just get this here. All right. All right, guys. Let's finish this dungeon real quick. Okay, here we go. Now, I need to have volume. Turn the volume back on. We're pretty close to the end. How many tokens? I only need one more token. I need to somehow not die here. That'll be easy. So you just gotta rush through like that. Alright, the token should just be around here somewhere, and then I'll save that magic there until I need it. There it is. Whoa, oh! Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ouch. I'm gonna do harmonies with the thumb. Ouch. Maybe we should go around this way. Good, you can walk diagonally. All right, no, I think this is this. I should just do it like this, a little wiggle there, and then I'll pushes you. It pushes you right. I knew that. Okay. You walk to the left, walk to the left, walk to the left, walk to the left. A little jump. Walk to the left. And then that's it. All right. See, that was easy. Ooh. And they're like, that's the last token, right? What the? Dude. Dude. What the, dude? We don't need to go that way. Let me just zap these idiots. wife is awake. She's awake. Oops, I forgot to heal. Should have healed before. Oh well. Ouch. Can I not make it through this in one shot? I thought I could. Come on. Ah, there's the Big Apple. That's good. Big Apple. 3 a.m. Is that how it went? No, don't pick the knife. Do that. Change to the heal spell. Alright, we're ready for boss 7. Just more dungeon after this. The great evil snow dungeon. So first you gotta fight a skeleton with a cannon. The skeleton with the cannon. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa! You can shoot the cannonballs, though. You gotta hit the skeleton part of the cannon. Oh! He cannoned me. Try to hit him in the skeleton. He doesn't like when you hit him in the skeleton. See? Good. Uh-oh, he's coming over here. Skeleton with the cannon. Skeleton with the cannon. Skeleton with the... I feel like this guy is, like, easy. I don't ever remember struggling with this guy. Especially since, like, his cannon attack is very ineffective. But probably underestimated him. Maybe not. You guy's a loser. He's just a loser with the cannon. He doesn't know anything. I like when the music gets faster. Does it actually get fast? It doesn't. I guess it just kind of speeds up a little bit in that one part. This guy is easy compared to some of the other bosses. The bosses just like move around wildly are the hardest ones. The crab, I think, is maybe the hardest boss, since he's got such like a wide swath of movement that he does. That can easily catch you, and his movement's a little bit more. It's a little bit more wild, a little bit harder to anticipate. You have to really keep its pattern in mind. These aren't, look at that, easy. I mean, you have to even, there's no pattern you even need to learn. Alright, let's see what my wife thinks about all this, guys. Well done, Glondal. You defeated Billy Bones. His name is Billy Bones. Your valor is supreme. My valor became supreme. Hello, honey. Oh, you playing some music? My valor is supreme. Okay. Good morning. Hello, Traduct. Hello. Did you sleep well? Honey, I've got good news. I just beat Billy Bones. And now I've reached the final area. And it's a giant skull. Isn't that great? I think she thinks that that's great. All right, I still need to... Oh, can you find trolls here? I think... Is it possible to go back to the mainland from here? I think this is a point of no return. You should be able to find trolls here somewhere. I don't want to go in the dungeon yet. I want to see if we can get the final health upgrades first, because I'm sure it's possible. Actually, I don't really know for sure. I can't really remember. Truductus, how's it going? Truductus, how do you feel about watching people defeat this easy Super Nintendo game, Equinox? That like nobody ever struggles with. Because it's so easy. Probably like, well, any idiot could beat this. You know nothing about it? Here's what you need to know. It's very easy, and nobody who ever plays this game struggles at all. And usually people beat this in 3 seconds. It's the Little Mermaid of Super Nintendo games. That's all you need to know. Now, where's the damn troll? Maybe there is no... Maybe you can only extend your HP bar 6 times? No, I feel like there's probably a troll around here. We don't really need to mess with this bat. I don't need to restore my MP. Good morning. Well, let's just look for a troll for a little bit. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can't go back to the mainland. Like, once you're here, you're stuck here. And with the pirate ship as well, once you go in the pirate ship... Actually, once you get teleported to the land with the pyramids of the 6th dungeon, I don't think there's any going back from there either. Geoff Entertainment. What's up? Yeah. The ice poops. I was wondering if anybody would notice that, Geoff, and you did. And I'm thankful that your first time chipping in, you know, your first chat here is to chip in to point those out. Thank you. It's good. You feel proud of that. Where's the troll, dude? I'm just gonna look around some more. We have time. Like I'm making good time. I'm making good time with this game. We're already on the final dungeon. It's only been like 8 hours. This game is just no problem. The last time I played this on stream, that was a long time ago, 2017. I mean, I still had played the game several times before that, but you know, I was a little bit rusty at some things I didn't remember, so I think it took me like 12 or 13 hours. Let me check the sheet. What did it take me? It took 13 hours to beat this game. In the 2017 stream of this game, it took, you know, we're well on our way to being faster than that. I don't think I got all the upgrades either. I probably missed... I know I missed the weapon in the final dungeon, because I never even knew where that was. I never found that when I was a kid. I was so focused on just trying to beat the game. I didn't have time to think about that. So I don't even think I knew that there was that weapon in the final dungeon until probably that 2017 stream. But I don't think I found it on that stream either. I think I looked it up afterwards. Like, oh, there's a weapon there? Whoa. A crazy learning curve. This is like the ultimate test of... It does. I mean, like, it starts out so easy. Like, the first dungeon is such a tutorial. And then by the time you get to the last dungeon, it's become, like, the hardest isometric game. But as I was saying on the previous stream, it's like, this is the ultimate isometric puzzle platforming adventure game. Like, every possible trick you could think of is in this game. That's why I like this game. I mean, there's so many reasons to like this game. I don't want to fight these bats. But here's something I actually still don't know. Like, can a troll spawn? Can a troll spawn on... Like, so you can get the first 6 health upgrades. You get 1 health upgrade per weapon. Beating a troll with a new weapon gives you a max health upgrade. So you can get the first 6. Once you go into the pirate ship, there's no overworld section, so you can't get one for the 7th weapon until you get here. And if you could get one here, then, but like, there's no cloud. It's just bats. Just bats everywhere. There's no cloud, dude. Is it just, maybe it's just random and it's just rare. It might just be rare. Does anybody know? None of you guys are gonna know, are you? I have no idea. I don't think I've ever gotten it before. So I'm really curious. You hated the one-hit deaths, but the vibes and the music, the atmosphere, the graphics also. Like, the graphics are really good. Like, this is a really beautiful looking, like, isometric game. Like, each dungeon's tile set is really beautiful. Like, the whole presentation of this game is amazing, and the puzzle design is amazing. 1,000 deaths, sure. But the other side of that is that, like, the game is also very lenient compared to Solstice, where you have limited lives, limited continues. You have effectively infinite continues here, so you can afford to die thousands of times. That's why it's designed that way. You know, it's either that, or you can go back and play Solstice, which is like a little bit less crazy with its puzzle design, but then you have to like learn the whole game. You have to learn to do the whole game on like a couple continues. It's pretty cool that you can find continues in the dungeon though in Solstice, I think. Yeah, so I mean, like the platforming, like the puzzle platforming difficulty is, it reaches maximum. It goes from 0 to maximum, but that's good though. That's good design. Like, this game is perfect. It's amazing. Some of the hidden doors. The thing is with the hidden, I love the hidden doors in this game. They build up so gradually. Like the second dungeon has like a couple of really obvious ones that are also kind of optional, because you could just miss those the weapon and spell. They're not vital anyway, but they're like, they start out pretty heavily telegraphed. Yeah, I mean, you can get used to it. You know, you can get used to it. You can just kind of sort of learn the telegraphing for each dungeon. That one in the third dungeon is a little bit brutal because, I mean, although there were walls in the second one, they're like pretty heavily telegraphed. There's just, you know, the third dungeon only has, I think it only has the one, and it's just like, it's kind of in like that groove. Like later on, you kind of realize, like the fourth dungeon, well, after you figured out where that one is in the third dungeon, you're then like checking every groove, or you're trying to pay attention to like tells. The fourth dungeon has some of the most devious ones, but like the most devious ones are sort of optional in that dungeon. But you start checking like all the grooves, you start looking for tells, you know, like, you know, like up until like up through the fourth and fifth dungeon and sixth dungeon, I think. For the most part, most of the secret doors are in between two objects. Except there's like one spot in Dungeon 4 where it's not. But then Dungeon 7, like they're hidden on just pieces of wall that have like windows. The little pieces of wall with windows. And then this dungeon, they're just hidden, like there's no tells at all. But the tell is just the dungeon structure. It's actually kind of brilliant because the dungeon's symmetrical. So there's like this little tower area you go through, and the corners all have doors. And then on the other side, the corners don't have doors, but you need to intuit that there probably are doors there because it's symmetrical. But you know, like, of course you may not realize. It's easy to not realize that. Yeah, I mean, it's like everything else in this game. Like, there's kind of tells. If you're observant, you can of course just check every wall. But if you're observant, there are tells for a lot of it. You know, so it's awesome. This game is just amazing. But I can't. There's no damn troll though. There's no troll. What if maybe if I leave the dungeon or if I go in and then come back out? I have no idea. Can you get? Is there a final 2 trolls for the final 2 weapons? Is there? Does that exist in this game? Because I don't think I've ever gotten it. Somewhere here? Can a troll spawn? I feel like I've never gotten it before in my life. And I actually have no idea. And I think if I tried to look it up on the internet, I would have no luck either. Dude, have I been on the skull's jaw? I have not been on the jaw. We need to go to the jaw. I need to get to this jaw. This jaw situation. Anyway, this game's brilliant. This game is brilliant. This is my favorite Super Nintendo. I mean, it's not my favorite. I don't know. That's a tough call. I mean, you know, it's probably still something like Chrono Trigger, but discounting like Chrono Trigger, Secret of Mana, and a couple other games, maybe. Shadowrun is another one. Like, actually, it's kind of like this and Shadowrun are my 2 favorite Super Nintendo games that are the ones that are like a little bit more off the beaten path that aren't Chrono Trigger. Those are my favorites. Those are my favorite cool Super Nintendo games that people don't know that much about. Well, I guess this is where you start. There's the ice poops, as mentioned before. Do I have to like beat? Dude, I don't know. It seems like a troll can't spawn here. Maybe you can't get those final 2 upgrades from trolls, dude. I don't know. I don't know. It's gonna look a little bit more. It could just be a rare spawn. I wonder if there's anybody out there. There must be like people in the Equinox speedrunning community that know these things about this game. I'd also kind of curious about like the weapons. Like how much like is the final weapon really the best weapon? It seems that speedrunners stick with the 7th weapon and they don't switch to the final weapon. But why is that? You know, I need to know these things. There's no trolls. Oh, man, dude. I guess there's no trolls. I'm being trolled. There's no trolls. Can't find it. Just bats, no trolls. Let me see. What is I don't know. What is the max health you can get in this game? Look, my max health is 1 lower than my max magic. That's not right. Is that really how it is? Game mods aren't asleep. You know what would be tough? Is the final weapon's really deep in this dungeon, and this is the only entrance, so you have to come all the way back here. Can you even backtrack in this dungeon? With that final weapon? Even if there was a troll. Like, in theory, I could get 2 more max healths. I do not need them, obviously, but I'm just really curious if you could get them. Skittles, do you know? Skittles, could you share your expertise with us about this game? We need to know if there's a troll that spawns on the final land, the Skull Land. Skittles, do any trolls spawn here? And can I get the final 2 max health upgrades by defeating those trolls? Skittles, give us your wisdom. Skittles knows. He knows things. I'm sensing a bra pyramid coming. Oh man, for a second that kind of looked like a cloud shadow. No, just those two brus? No pyramid? The last dungeon was a pyramid. It was an Egyptian dungeon. You should have done a command bra period for that dungeon, Skittles. Did you know that? I don't know. Maybe there's no troll. Oh, there it is. The pyramid! A pyramid. No, Skittles, you messed it up. Oh no, what have you done? Come on, brah. Skittles. Skittles has trolled me. That's it. Skittles is the troll. I just need to kill Skittles and with my mace and I'll get a max health upgrade. Okay, Skittles, stand still. Am I hitting you? No, Skittles has got a lot of health. I think Skittles might be glitched. He's got too much health. Like, I'm not killing him. Yeah, I don't know. I think Skittles might be glitched. Alright, I don't know. I guess I can't get it. Skittles, I'm in the final dungeon. Can you get back? Like, can you go back? The stairs. Those stairs respawn. Hold on, let me just zap these ghosts. Zap. Yeah, you can come back, right? You could totally get back out there. Oh man, I really want to know, but we're not gonna know. I'm not gonna be able to figure it out. Like, how am I gonna? I could just look it up on the internet, right? No, wait a second. Let's look on the internet. Man, I really want to know. So I feel like it occurs to me that I've probably never ever gotten 8 max health upgrades from trolls. Just cheap. Equinox. Equinox. Do you guys think the internet knows? Let's try Equinox SNES. Can you get how many max health upgrades can you get from trolls? All right, do you think this will work? I think this is not going to work. Game facts guide. It's definitely not going to be in here. Troll. You should proceed. When you find a new weapon, you should proceed to the overworld and defeat a troll with your new weapon. This will increase your total health by 1. But how many times can you do that? Stupid guide. See, they're not going to say. Trolls. Trolls appear on the overworld where you see a cloud wandering around. They get progressively stronger for each area that is above a new dungeon. Blah, blah. They follow a basic pattern. And then the rest of this paragraph is just like, how do you defeat a troll? Like, I need to know that. It's very simple. Dude, that's it. Go beat a troll. Okay, in each dungeon's mini written up guide, it's reminding the player to go beat a troll with your current weapon. Is it going to keep saying that? Go beat a troll with the axe for Dungeon 4. Kill a troll with your twin knife for Dungeon 5. Beat a troll with your sword if you haven't already. Also try out your harp. You can teleport. Head back to Overworld 1. You should see one of these teleporters on an island. Jump to it and use it. You're now in Overworld 6. Isis. Go beat a troll with your scimitar if you haven't already. Did I beat a troll with the scimitar? The 6th weapon? I don't even know if I did that. The dungeon the weapon you get in Dungeon 6, did I ever beat a troll? I think I did because like I fought a troll on the way back After you beat Dungeon 6, you have to then progress. No, wait. Then you go to the... Then you have to go to the port to get in the ghost ship. Did I beat a troll on the way there? I have no clue. Can you even encounter a troll on that big island above the pyramids? Well, the guide is saying that you can, but then it's silent. It suggests that I might have missed a troll on the island above Dungeon 6, I think. I wonder. Or I might have got it. I don't know. Should I check my tape? The guide doesn't say anything about Dungeon 7 or 8 weapons. That makes me think that there's no more trolls after World 6. I think there's no more trolls. I think you can't get one. Although it doesn't explicitly say. It doesn't seem like you can, though. But... By the way, Skittles, there's news. Red Mages has started Elden Ring. Everybody, let it be known that Red Mages has started Elden Ring. I don't know if he's still playing it right now. He might be lost in an Elden Ring dungeon. Did I get the one for Dungeon 6? Did I? I'll check afterwards. Let's just finish the game first. I'll check my video afterwards. All right, let's just progress the game. That's a good thing to do, right? Okay. I bet that you can only get 6 max health upgrades for the first 6 trolls. I bet you can't get the last 2. All right, so here we are in the final dungeon, Sonia's dungeon. The final boss is called Sonia. I think it's mentioned in the manual. Oh, there's actually a thing here. So this is a symmetrical dungeon. It's shaped like a cross, and each end of the cross is like a little tower area where you go around a circle and you have to collect all the keys. I think that this one here, that's like... Wait, where is this? Oh, it's to the right of me, so... You gotta make a diagonal jump onto that, I guess. Like that. Okay, no big deal, though. So, there's already like a... There's already a secret wall here in this little nook with the potion in it. That's pretty obscure. This is the 8th and final dungeon. So as far as like secret walls go, this is where the game pulls out all the stops. But there is still kind of a pattern to them. Like they're not just random nonsense. The pattern is that each tower has... There's rooms in certain places, and once you understand the pattern of how the tower part is laid out, you can predict where they will be. But I'm gonna get the final weapon. The final weapon, the final spell. We're gonna get all weapons and spells at least. So right now we're going around the first tower, like where you first start. All right, so right here there's a door. See, like, as you go around the circle of the tower, there's these like little chunks cut out of the wall. That's the rounded part there. And there's like a little mini tower inside each of these. See? This one has a door indicator, but the one on this other side did not have one. That's where that potion was. So those are all the secret doors are in parts like that. So there is, I mean, it's pretty clever, honestly. And then also like here, like these invisible platforms they're not just random. Like if you look at the spikes on the ground, there's spaces where the platforms are. Although I think a couple of these spaces might be trolls spaces, but like that. But still, I mean, those are telegraphed as well. A lot of things in this game, like this game can get unfair, but even at this stage in the game, there is still sometimes like some sort of tell or something like that, you know, some sort of clue to give you something to go on. All right, this ghost might drop something. I'm gonna zap him. He drops a mega apple. I want that mega apple. Let me get up there. Mega apple. Gotta be a way up there. Is there an elevator? I want the mega apple. One of these blocks could be an elevator if you stand on it for a while. That's not it. Or there could be a hidden platform somewhere. Nope, that's not it. Or you could, oh, you push this to reach that block, and there's a hidden platform above it. Oh, this is an elevator. Okay. There's always a way. Let's see, look at that. Delicious. Delicious gameplay. This game is just too good. So like the thing here, the problem here is how do you get back? How do you get back? The block disappeared, it broke. How do you get back? One of these blocks could be, there's either like a hidden block somewhere or there's a hidden elevator. It's gonna be one of those two things. There's actually a conveyor belt there. Okay, let's use our weapon. We have a reveal spell that we could try here. Let's try it for fun. It's a little bit costly. So it just simply puts stars around these blocks here. So one of these must be an elevator, I guess. And maybe elevates to the side, or maybe this block does. Or maybe there's like a hidden wait, hold on a second. Is there any invisible? Maybe it was showing invisible blocks that were like sort of down there on the sides. I'm not detecting any invisible blocks. But also these blocks are not moving. Get back. Can I just stand on one of these longer? Why are these conveyor belts here? Just like a trap, right? There couldn't be anything more to it. Oh, you push the block onto the conveyor belt? That's what it is. Oh, then you can write it back. Oh, okay, look at that. See, that's why those are conveyor belts. There is a reason. Hello. I'm in the final dungeon of Equinox.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I'm eating my breakfast.
What's your breakfast today? What is it?
Pancake. I'm eating pancake.
Ooh, pancake. I like pancakes. I should try some of the ube pancakes that I bought from, you know, from the Filipino grocery store.
Okay, I just playing music.
Okay, no problem, honey. Enjoy your breakfast. Love you too. Key. Oh. So we're currently in the red key tower. Which is where you start in the final dungeon. This is a very long final dungeon. It's the biggest dungeon in the game. And the most devious puzzles and traps, of course. So everything you could possibly imagine is in this dungeon. Every troll that's possible is in here. But I guess this is just like an empty room. Oh, why does this push like a little bit? Look at that. Whatever. It's not important because there's nothing in this room. All the key rooms are on the corners of the tower. Here's the fourth corner here. So there's like one. It's very much like an obvious pattern here. It's like you got 4 towers, 4 corners. Each tower has like 4 corners with like a key in it. Ooh. So we got the 4 red keys from this red key tower. And then sometimes the towers have like a hidden weapon or a hidden spell. Or tokens that you can collect. Oh, there was magic there, you want that. I love the music here is so good as well. Like the music and atmosphere in this area. It's so good. It's just so good. So we should go that way, but what is over there? Wait a second. I think I might have missed something at the start though. I don't know if there could be a token. I gotta go back around because I should have went the other way from the beginning, I think. Better go back and check. Firm. Oh no, this is just the beginning. I see. Oh no, okay, never mind. It's all one linear path. That's just the beginning part. Oh, okay, never mind. Didn't need to mess with that then. It's pretty interesting that the final dungeon in this game is this snow theme. Like ice and snow is the theme. The funny thing about this dungeon is, especially for a game like this that is so brutal and balls to the wall and doesn't really hold back with challenge, but yet there's no ice platforms. There's no slippery platforms. They could have so easily had like slippery platforms as a challenging thing here, but they just didn't bother to do that. They had too many other ideas. It wasn't necessary. It wasn't necessary to have like slippery ice platforms. Instead it's exploding blocks. That's the gimmick for this. Well, there's not really a gimmick like this stage. The only new mechanic here is the blocks that break when you step on them. So breaking blocks. Pretty simple. But there's a key up there. Look at that. Now, how do you get to that? This is a really clever room because the invisible blocks here are all marked by the spikes on the floor. If there's a spike, there's a platform above it. Which means that you know there's a gap between this block and that block there. This block and that block above me are actually at the same... They're at the same vertical level. So this is a very tricky diagonal jump where you got to get right on the corner and make like a flawless... Like, that's a... Jumping between two blocks in that position is actually quite difficult in this game. And there's no other spot in the game that requires you to make like a tricky diagonal jump like this, except for here, I think. No, the key fell in the spikes. Will it bounce off? Maybe I can jump on it and really quickly jump off. Oh, sad. The tough one. The toughest red key, I think. Although there's still one more red key we have to get. There's like 6 of every key. If you pick it up and then die, it doesn't count. You've got to pick it up and survive. Too bad there's no float spell. Okay, I got it and survived. There you go. That's how you do it. Okay. That's 2 tokens so far? Oh man, look at that red key there is actually not, it's a total visual trick. It's not where you think it is. Look at that. But of course, and there's conveyor belts here as well. Oh well. Some invisible blocks here. No problem. No problem. Do 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 do. Yeah, so this game took me 13 hours to play through on my 2017 stream. It's going to be different this time. Can I jump onto that block there? It's gonna be different. Definitely not gonna spend 5 hours in this dungeon, that's for sure. And beat it much quicker than that. I don't think you can make that jump. That block is just there so you can kill that guy without the zap spell. You gotta make like a weird jump to get over here. But how do you get to that block anyway? There's gotta be something else here. There's gotta be some other hidden block here. Could be a way to get up there. To kill that guy. Unless you're supposed to, unless you just have to use the zap spell. One of these has gotta be pushable. Oh, yeah, okay. I see. That's how you do it. Do-do-do-do-do. That's how you do it, guys, okay? Do-do-do-do-do. Zap spell's so useful. I can just, like, not bother with all these idiots. Alright, where do we go from here? There's a block there. It's actually easy to figure out where a lot of these invisible blocks are. If you just simply throw your weapon around a little bit. It's really quite easy. And a lot of them are in, like, pretty obvious spots. Like, a lot of this stuff is just really not that hard. Ooh, look at that. Wait a second. Oh, you definitely can't go this way. Look at this. That's a one-way path, but I got the magic potion there. We got the token here, so that's good. Now we want to go the other way. Oops. Alright, this token here, we got blocks that drop down. You gotta quickly kind of bounce off of. Or just quickly jump off of. I might need to make 2 real quick jumps on that third one. Like that, and then that. No problem. No problem. Easy enough. This one I remember, there's like a trick to this. There's a trick here. This jump is actually not makeable. You can't make this jump over the spikes, so you have to do this. That's what you have to do. And there's one on this side as well. Yeah. Little trick to that one. Little trick to that. And I don't know which one of these I can push. I want to get that. Oh, it just falls on the ground. So far, so good. We're like in the central ring of the cross shape of this level. And we're going around. The red door leads to the red door wing. We collected all the red keys. We didn't leave one behind. So, like, we should have 6. There's 6 of each. So now we can just go over there and do the we can do the red door section. Oh man, I'll leave that there. That white apple, I'll leave it. Maybe for later. Tile sets are so good in this game. They're so good. It's such a beautiful game. Alright, some sort of optical illusion puzzle here. It's just like kind of diagonal. You go diagonal, I think. Skittles is back. Skittles, welcome back. I have finished the first tower of... I'm now in the red door branch of the final dungeon, Skittles. What do you think about that? Ooh. No, Skittles! I got spiked. Make a run for it. What? Whoops. I did it again. It's more to the left. Okay, there we go. Now as I go through the red door wing, I'm collecting the green keys. Don't want to miss any of these green keys. I'm gonna need 6 green keys in the green door wing. There's Mr. Leo. I'm playing through Equinox for the first time since 2017 on stream. Mr. Leo, do you remember that 2017 stream? I feel like Skittles was not yet a part of the clan, the group. The dudes. He's not yet part of the dudes yet. How could... Good, Mr. Leo. I'm glad you remember. Yeah, this game's unforgettable. You can't forget this game. This game's unforgettable. I'm glad Skittles is here now. He was not here. I think he was not here to share in the incredibleness of this game at that time. But now Skittles, now you can. I'm so happy for you, Skittles. And I'm in the final dungeon. And I'm gonna beat the game at like a far quicker time than last time. Okay, we need to get in this little gap here. Because like look where we are. We're along the rounded edge of this tower. So there's always like a room here inside the little corner. There's always a room there. That's the tell of this dungeon. There's always room. If you don't see a door, if you don't see an arrow there, you gotta check. There's always something there. Exactly, Mr. Leo. Skittles of then, he wasn't mature enough yet for Equinox, but now he is. He's finally mature enough. Skittles, you've grown so much. I'm proud of you. He uses his command bruh so much more maturely these days. You know, making like fake pyramids, fake broken pyramids with them. Skittles from 2017 would never have thought of that. Okay, so that's the 3rd green key. There's 3 more, and then we got to collect whatever tokens are in here as well. Oh. Okay, well let's just try to... We have to make a tricky jump here. Let's try to do that. Ignore this tornado guy for right now. Okay, we did it. Now we can zap from up here. And, is there anything down there? I don't think so. So just go ahead and collect this. Oh, I should have healed first. Whoops, oh well. Doesn't matter. Collect that, keep going. And there's a secret door here, because there's always a way to get into these corner rooms until the final one. And there's the green. There's another green key that we must get. Oh, wait a second. That green key. That's up here in the corner. It's actually up here in the corner. It's not in the middle. Those spikes, it's in the corner. Look at that. Wait a second. Maybe we can catch this then. We gotta catch this one. Bring it over here. Look at that. Little trick. It's a little trick. Nothing that we can't handle at this point in the game. A little trick like that. Is there a door over here to go on this side? Oh, that block actually breaks. That hidden block there breaks. No problem. I think we need to go back around. No, I don't know how much more there is to this tower. The green tower. They actually didn't put a spike here, so it's not symmetrical. If they had put a spike there to make you do this spike jump from like over there, that would have been especially cruel, but they didn't do that. They were nice. They were merciful. No, I haven't, Mr. Leo. Solstice is still in our future. I have never beaten Solstice. It's one of the NES games I still haven't beaten yet, to this day. I did stream it a couple times, but I never finished it. I gotta I'm saving it. Like, at this point, I'm saving it for Fliptendo. Yeah, it is hard. It's hard in a different way from this game. Because it's hard from having... you know, like no continues or limited continues. Vocab. Not a bad idea, vocab. Look, you got these blocks here that don't help. Like, you got these blocks, but you can't get up here. You gotta go to this block in the corner here that's like an elevator. Look at this. Look at that. I will play it, but I'm gonna save it for Fliptendo. Does anybody know when it is? I don't remember when Solstice happens. What the date is. Oh, this part where you gotta race against this block here. You gotta race against the block before it blocks the door. Too late. Alright, there's like some kind of trick. There's like some sort of gimmick to this, I think. Some kind of gimmick here. You can like just jump across or something. Mr. Leo's gonna check. He'll let us know. Alright, what's the gimmick here? There's like a block here. Oh, that's the gimmick to make it easy. But you can actually race against that block and make it. It's just very difficult. But we don't need to do that. Dude, this one here, this little door here. One of the trickiest ones. Let's see. Is there like a block here? Yeah. Pretty obvious, really. Would have to be there. Whoa. Okay, I need that. That's good. Let's go ahead and zap them. Go ahead and zap those guys. Okay, so we've gone around the tower the other way. 899? Okay, so it's coming then. Like, I kind of really want to get to game number 900. I'm up to 866. In my sheet, I'm up to 866, I think. 899. But, and then in terms of games I've done on stream so far, I think I'm up to the 830s. So little ways to go, but we can get there. I want to get to 900 by the end of this year for sure. 900 by the end of this year for sure. Like, I want to do more Fliptendo. So we get the 2 tokens here. I think that's all there is to this room. We should do it. We should try to get to Solstice this year. Definitely. It's time for me to finish Solstice on stream. Burai Fighter. Yeah, I've never played through Burai Fighter either. Yeah, I want to play that one. A lot of these games I'm just saving for Fliptendo now, you know? Because it's like you may as well just save it and do it in the proper order. And Solstice would be one of those as well. Wait a second, now I can't get in this door because the ice block blocks it. Look at that. You need to get ahead of it. Oh, that's no good. You gotta use the conveyor belt on this side to be able to get ahead of it. Oh, there we go, wow. There's like an added puzzle element to getting back through that room, going the other way. It's easier going forward through it than backwards. Did we get all the green keys? We got all the green keys ready for the green tower. Oh, does that block also cover up this door? It does. Look at that. Okay. Just gotta get ahead of it. Okay. No problem. Now's a good time to kill that guy over there. Get that apple. Okay. I continue along the central tower here. Push this onto here. And then what do we do? Kill this guy. Gotta kill that guy to open the door anyway. There's a token up there. This might be a good place for the reveal spell. Reveal which one of these is a platform. These two. Oh, okay. These two here? This one? That's a platform? Wait a second. I thought it showed these two. This one? Is this one as well? I could have sworn it showed me two. No, the bot catcher did not catch that one. There we go. It's too bad the reveal spell isn't more useful. I wish it would, like, reveal stuff in a more useful way. Instead of, like, putting stars around things, where you can misinterpret where the stars are very easily, and then they're only show for, like, a split second. It really should have just, like, turned blocks you can interact with, like, a different color or something. What did that just do? No, it's still reveal. I want zap. Damn it. I want zap.
Zap's a better deal. This is a tough room here. This is a tough room. The jump here, I remember being pretty tough. Oh, I made it though. So easily. Look at that. I'm good at this game. Can we go this way yet? Blue? We have the green keys. We can't go that way. We need to go... There's a white door there. We don't have that either. Why is that not opening? You have to get the apple? Okay. Gotta eat the apple to open the door. Great place to use the zap spell. Not bother with trying to kill those guys. I can kill these guys normally. Save some MP. Another apple I don't need. Should be magic instead. Oh, the pillar room. That's okay, Mr. Leo. I did it. You can get the next one, Mr. Leo, okay? Look, Mr. Leo, I'm pushing the pillar out from under the block to get to the token. Look at this. Finally, it's come to this. Pushing the pillar out. Get a little bit glitchy with the block sometimes. So like pushing, just like jumping up into the blocks to push them gets a little bit glitchy. But that's okay. More apples that I don't need. But I'll take them. Because, you know, they taste good. Yeah, the snowy theme is kind of unique as like a final dungeon theme. Snow and ice. That's a little bit unique, you know. It's not like H.R. Giger. I mean, you know, that still would have been cool, but let's try the reveal spell here. Actually, it'd be better to just zap that guy, but if he drops a token, I've got to get up there. Let's just zap him, I think. That's easier. Okay, he doesn't drop a token anyway. Just need to open the doors. Zap is a very useful spell in this game, actually. Maybe even more useful than heal. I've been using zap a lot more than heal. Well, if I drop down over there, I can't get back up. That might be one way. I think we want to go this way first. Wait a second. Is that one spot? No, it's a different spot. Whatever. Just zap the enemies. Hoping to get like a white magic potion to give me all my magic back soon. There's a key. How do we make a staircase out of these blocks? Like that. It's got to catch one with the other. No problem. Oh no, I messed it up. Another apple that I don't need. There's something up here. There's something up there. Is there? Wait. Is there something up there? There's got to be something up there. So you just catch the blocks like that to make a staircase. Oh, there's a blue key. Gotta get that. Of course. Another key. Got it. Oh, there's slimes. Okay, I'm gonna zap the slimes. I use all the rest of my magic. Maybe they'll give me a potion. What? Another apple that I don't need? Stupid slimes. Where's my potions? They just keep giving me apples that I don't need. Bastards. Somebody give me a potion. But it's still better to just keep using the zap spell like this. It just saves time. Which way do we want to go here first? Left or right? Can't go that way. Maybe you want to go this other way first. So like this particular tower, there's a door that shows, but you have to take the hidden door to actually reach the relevant part of the tower. Alright, but that's no problem. Just a little bit of platforming. I want to kill both of these guys. In case they drop something. Yeah, I want that magic potion. This is such a good game. It's just crazy how good this game is. How can a game be this good? Wait, where do I go from here? How do you get across here? Because there's a block there. Another apple I don't need. Stupid apples. Another apple? You get it going from the other way. Of course. Alright, this one I always remember this one. This is a funny room. Because look at the block. Doesn't it look like it's going up, then down? It looks like it's going left, up, right, down. It looks like it's elevating, but it's not elevating. It's actually staying at the same y-axis. It's just simply moving diagonally across the spikes. So everybody that tries to do this room always tries to... I mean, you can actually kind of... If you just throw your things, you can tell where this... So you can tell where you are kind of by throwing your things. You can tell that you're not elevating. But everybody that tries to do this room always jumps from here to the left, thinking that they're even with the key, but they're not because... they're actually over there, you know? Because you're not elevating. So you have to actually jump from here to get to that. It's pretty simple. I mean, once you fail it once, you should realize what you've done. Okay, so this is where the super secret is. This is where the super secret is. The super secret door that leads to the final weapon upgrade. First of all, how do we get to this token? You can't make this jump. Do these push? Those break, they don't push. I think it's just trick invisible platforms here. That's all there is to it. Oh, there's only one! Actually, no, the real trick of this room is just simply... It's where this block appears. If you look carefully, you can see there's not spikes down there. But because this block appears here, it obstructs your view. And because of that, you wouldn't even think to move off to the right here. But you gotta move off to the right like that, and there's a hidden wall there. That's the real trick. And here's the super ultra hidden room that has the final weapon upgrade, which you don't even really need anyway. It's pretty irrelevant, but you gotta do like one final block on a ghost head trig. And it's also possible to soft lock in this room. If you put the block on the ghost, and then if you put the block on the ghost and then you shoot the block specifically when it's on the other side in the corner, you then can't, and you're in there on the other side of this wall, you cannot get back out. You'd almost have to be trying to do that though. It's such a specific thing to do. And otherwise, you can just push this block back to the right to use it as a step to get back up. And even if you do that, you can just revert to your previous save, which should have been the beginning of this area. So it wouldn't actually be a soft lock that forces you to start over the whole game. Yeah, the map for World 4, like if you do the keys in a wrong order in map 4, and then you save that progress, it does seem like that screws up your save, and you might have to start the whole game over if there's like a particular really wrong order you do the keys in. That doesn't really apply here. This is more just like a soft lock that just simply... It's also really hard to get this block onto this ghost. Because you can't see anything. Let me just try doing it immediately. Let's see what the timing is. If you just do it immediately, it's obviously like too early. So just delay it a little bit. It's no good. You still have to time it. Now? Where is he? I need to wait a little bit longer. Let me try counting. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000. Now. Almost. I don't think I got this weapon though. I didn't discover this room the last time I played through this game in 2017. Oh. So this is my first time doing this room on stream. New content! Mr. Leo, new content! You probably didn't even know about this room, Mr. Leo. Now you do. 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6... No, I should have done it on 5. One 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 6. I don't know what I'm not counting from. When do I start counting from? Let me just try to feel it. I just need to feel the flow. Now. Oh, it worked. Worked. I felt the flow. Now can we get on the damn platform? think we only have one chance to make this jump over here. I just want to see how he moves. Okay, no problem. Got it. Final weapon. Twin sword. Allegedly the best weapon. For some reason, speedrunners don't use this weapon, though, so I don't know if it actually is the best. I'm pretty curious about that. Why do speedrunners not use this weapon? I'd like to know. I need more magic, that's good. Is there a hidden block here? Looks like there would be. Yeah, okay. There is. Once again, the little gap on the spikes in the floor shows you where the invisible platform is. Gotta pay attention. Be observant. It's probably the same as the mace, except you get the backward shot. Oh, more magic. Good, I need that. Let's see. There's one more blue key that we're missing. It should be in here. Problem. Got it. Okay, we got all the blue keys. Now we can go along the blue tower path. We're done with the green path. There's the blue tower path, and then the white central tower area, and then that's it. And then the final boss, and that's it. We're so close to the end of the game. It's going to be sub 10 hours. That's pretty good. Except I didn't find the... I think that there's probably no troll for the 7th and 8th weapons. You can only get 6 health upgrades from those trolls. I'm going to use a zap here so I can kill all these guys. No drops or anything. Okay. You kind of have to use zap there to go back this direction. Wait a second. But there might be something over here that it might be good to go this way, because I feel like, yeah, there's these stairs. Okay, no. Actually, yeah, that just goes back along a longer route. I think it's better to go this way. Oh, you can't go this way anymore. Oh, no. I have to go that way now. Okay, well, I just wanted to see. Maximus Punch. Hello. Hey, Mr. Leo, could you give a shout out to Maximus Punch? Thanks for rating. I keep forgetting I have a shout out command. I should use my shout out command more. I hope you like Equinox, the best Super Nintendo game. But of course you must like it. It's the best Super Nintendo game. Obviously you like it. Part man, part Commodore. I need to play more Commodore games. When are we going to play more Commodore 64 games? We gotta do that sometime. But I played through, what is it called again? I played through Dante's Inferno on Commodore 64. Actually, technically Amiga games are Commodore games, and I played many Amiga games. Exactly, Maximus Punch, that's right. You get it. Legendarily amazing. That's what this game is. This game is amazing. This is the best isometric game ever made. Seriously. It's amazing. It's such a good game. Mr. Leo loves it, right, Mr. Leo? You love this game. It's your favorite. Pretty sure that's correct. What were you playing on the Commodore? Yeah, Mr. Little likes it. He is friends with this game. That's good. That's good. I meant to do that. But your love is for Solstice. Let's see. Well, Solstice is good as well. Solstice is also good. They're both good. Space Hulk? Space Hulk. Are you playing like on an actual Amiga? You said Amiga 1200. I've just emulated these old computers. I don't have these things. Oh, dude, it's annoying to go back through this room. Oh well. I feel like I've seen Space Hulk before, but I don't really recall. Amiga Forever? Is that what you use? Amiga Forever, huh? Through your old A500s in a box in the basement? Is that an emulator? What's Amiga Forever? I did play Lumo, yeah. The Solstice inspired game. I don't really care for it too much. You played that one too? It's sort of too bad it sort of sucks. Yeah, it's just kind of boring. This is kind of like not a very interesting presentation. Looks kind of mobile game-ish, you know? Yeah. But I mean, it's cool that somebody wanted to make something like that, you know? Wait a second, can you... At what point does this block start to break? I guess it is better to jump onto it then. Original hardware is neat if you can get it. Yeah. Okay, there we go. I felt that would work. So from here we go north. An emulator suite runs off of UAE. Yeah, I use Win UAE. That's what I use to emulate Amiga. I don't have those extra bells and whistles. All right, we got enough blue keys to take this path. So to do this platforming, we want to be like right in the middle between these two blocks, I think, and then we can just like go straight across like that. No problem. Now I actually need some apples. But I still need magic more. Oops. Yeah, I played a bunch of Amiga games on stream. I love Amiga games. So far I've beaten the first... I've beaten all 3 of the Shadow of the Beasts. Why does that keep happening? Wait a second. That should not be happening. Like, isn't... Wait, what? Wait, where's that block? Am I confused about this block here? It should be a diagonal jump there. I don't know why that's not working. Oh, it's really not where I thought it was. And it's just straight? Oh, it's one block over from where I thought it was. Okay, I see. The tricky thing here is just landing in the middle of the spikes without being off. Yeah, so I've played all 3 Shadow of the Beast. I love the Shadow of the Beast games. I've played through Unreal, a couple other Shadow of the Beast-like games. I played through Lionheart. Love Lionheart. Lionheart's very good. Oh yeah, the Bard. Right, what's his name again? Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, we've rated him sometimes. Yeah, yeah, he played through Shadow, like all the Shadow of the Beast, didn't he? Well, it took a long time to play through Shadow of the Beast too. That's the toughest one. But I want to do it again. I want to play all those Shadow of the Beasts again someday. That would be a lot of fun, because especially the first one, I need to like de-rust it a little bit and remember how to get through it. They're very satisfying games to play through and like to learn and then to do a play through. But yeah, also Lionheart, you know, is amazing. I played through Myth, and we've checked out like a bunch of games here and there that I haven't necessarily played through. What else? I don't remember. A couple others, I guess. I don't know. Yes, Ignosis is awesome. But I need to play more Amiga games at some point. Oh, wait. No, I said Unreal. I gotta look at my sheet. Oh, no. Block. It's too late. And they're gonna be able to get over there. MBD? Like Bono? That's not what I was going for. MBD and Liquid Wesker. It's good to see you guys here. What's up? We were just talking about Amiga games. Do you guys like Amiga games? I do. But I have no time to be playing Amiga right now. I'm too busy playing incredible Super Nintendo games of amazing power. Look at this game, the best isometric game ever made. Look at it. This is the best. This is the best. Did you guys know that? It's true. This is a tough room. Tough room, man. You heard the game's very boring. You're very wrong, MBD. You must have heard something from like Opposite Day. It was like Opposite Day, huh? Give me that. I needed that potion. Good. Okay, good. Good. All right. Yeah, when you consider that, like every good retro game is part of your backlog. That's the way I think of my backlog. My backlog is every good retro game I still haven't played. And it's easily in the thousands. There's just so many good retro games that I have to play. There's so many. So this tower here, these rooms for this tower to get the white keys, I feel like these are all on the easier. Like these are just gimmies, maybe. Okay, that's all right, Maximus Punch. Thanks for the raid, though. I appreciate it. You have a good one, then. I'll play more Commodore games at some point in the future. Don't worry. Kill that guy, then get this block, and then quickly jump across. Oops, that was too slow. It's probably easier just to use Zap here. Then we can just do that. Nothing down there. I'll just waste Zap on this guy again, because it's easier than going all the way around. All these goos. I'm just gonna zap him. It's just too easy to just zap him. Gotta zap him. We have another easy white key. So I guess these are just like combat rooms, but it's just too easy to just zap the enemies. I prefer to zap things. Do you guys like to zap your enemies? I don't want to run too low on MP though. Alright, so like this room, there's just like a bunch of blocks that just move over here, and you can just make this jump. I don't know what that's supposed to be the thing with this room, because you can just simply jump like that. Like, did they? I don't know. I think they misplanned this room or something.
That room seems too easy. But don't worry, because like the hardest rooms are still yet to come. The hardest rooms in the game are coming. I should just zap these guys. Just zap them. There. Zap. Easy. Yeah! Red Mages!
Red Mages _ in party hats subscribed. Flip C Rage, Flip C Rage, Flip C Rage.
Flip C Rage! It's pronounces it Flip C Rage because like the emote is like the first 6 letters of my name. That's why it always pronounces it that way. Isn't that silly? My name is silly. I get this block to where I need it to be. Over there. How do I do it? Red Mages. Good evening to you, Red Mages. We're deep into the final dungeon of Equinox. Oh, that's one way to do it. Just time it like that, and now I can push it over here easily. Red Mages, you're watching what is soon to be another completed run of the best Super Nintendo game. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, give me all the magic. So much magic.
Don't want to deal with the slime, so I'm just gonna zap them. Red Mages. You went to the castle, and now you're not going into the castle again. What happened, Red Mages? What awaited you in that castle? Something truly fearsome? Oh, here's the spell. Here's the famous spell room of the final dungeon. We gotta somehow get this block off here onto that track. This is gonna be fun. Oh, no! Bunch of bullshit? Was there a boss? Red Mages, was there a boss? And was that boss named Margit by any chance? Well, you wanted a challenge. Remember, Red Mages? You said you wanted a challenge. No! Oh. Yeah, this block's pretty annoying. Get on there! Get on there, you stupid block! You're just an idiot block. You're just an idiot. Get over what's this block's problem? Oh my god, block. Oh, no! Okay. Not gonna get him with your mostly naked club. So you're gonna have to actually go and level up more and get better weapons, aren't you, Red Mages? That's what happens in Elden Ring. You have to actually level up and explore. Cozy? Yeah. I love the viewpoint. I just love the viewpoint of Ice. I love the way that they look and the way they feel to play. I know. And this is just the best one. But, you know, stuff like Snake, Rattle, and Roll and Solstice are really good as well. What are some other really good isometric games? I mean, there's like RPG. I mean, Shadowrun is kind of isometric. There's RPGs that are kind of in an isometric look, but like the platformers are like the true isometric games, not just like
partial isometric. You got to get the true isometric block platforming games. Those are the best ones. So did I get all the keys, all the green or white keys? Yeah. Okay, so these are the last keys I need. We just got the unlock spell. So we can now, and that spell is actually necessary because there's only 6 white keys, but there's 8 white doors. So it does require you to use that spell. Just a spell for unlocking any door. Of course, it would have allowed you to get a lot of shortcuts in earlier dungeons, so they couldn't give that to you. Like, it's kind of a dumb spell because there's, you know, they only give it to you like at the very end of the game where you can't really use it for anything cool. You can only use it to get some mandatory progress. Although if you had missed any of those white keys because they were too hard to get or whatever, then it would allow you to skip a couple of those, but that's about it. You can't even get it earlier in the stage. Now, this is some cozy platforming. Oh, okay. No problem. Easy game. We're heading to the final big middle tower area now, and then that's it. And then it's just the final boss, and then we win the game. So close to the end. 2 tokens left. Oops, what did I did not want to use that. Pressing the wrong button. Then what? I don't know, Red Mages. Maybe it'll be done for tonight. Well, yeah, it's still pretty early. Maybe we'll do Fliptendo. What if we just do Fliptendo after that? Hmm? That could be pretty cool. You guys like Fliptendo? Imagine that. Playing Famicom and NES games. The final area, the white key area. We got full magic over here, so we might as well just use the heal to like maximize our health. We have every spell and weapon in the game. Oh, do I have the twin sword equipped? Alright, now we're full. Alright, so here there's solid walls here and here. So you can't even go. What are you supposed to do, guys? Of course, you've got to jump off the track. You gotta like jump like this. That's what you do. And then there's like a block somewhere you can jump. That's what you do, see? We can actually get on top of this block here. Oops, I messed it up. That's what you gotta do there. Right. Since we're in the final area now, there's no more secrets in the walls. It's very simple going around in a circle now. I don't believe we missed any tokens. There's only 2 left. They should be in here.
We're almost at the end. Almost at the end of the entire game. Almost at the end. Another white potion that we didn't need, like a full MP refill. I should have used Zap on that enemy. This seemed a bit overkill. Maybe I'll use it here. It gives me full health that I don't need. Oh, look at these invisible walls here. It's fun. Another white potion? Crazy. Too many potions. Alright, here's the final token. Final token. I'm gonna get it soon. No. Okay. And we can unlock this door and go this way if we want, but there's not... This just goes back to the beginning from the other direction, so not really any reason to go back this way, but I'll just show that it does. See, that's the beginning of the area. And now we've used all of our white keys, but there's still 2 more white doors, so now we have to use the unlock spell. Unlock spell is required now. The unlocks, there's like 1 more white door than you can possibly open anyway. So, in any case, you need the unlock spell here. It's mandatory. At least 1 time. But we're going to use it 2 times. Unlock. We probably also want to use our magic to save as well. So we'll go ahead and use the magic of save. Because we're right at the final boss, so we should probably save, right? I don't remember this boss being really that difficult. May as well select heal. It's the only useful spell on this on a boss. And we've got the best weapon. I don't think I've ever had the best weapon in this game before, so now we do. And maybe next time I play this, like if I replay this for like 2030, maybe I'll learn what is the maximum amount of health you can get from trolls. Maybe I'll learn about that for the next time. Not like any of you guys care anyway, that's okay. Alright, there's Sonia. She's a wizard. Sonia's a wizard. Just like little puffballs and teleports. Already dead. Do we need to actually do like a jump hit to do the damage? Or... like that? Oh, she does that though. Okay, no problem. You gotta do a jump hit on her head. Okay, now she's gonna dash forward, so get out of the way. gonna probably dash this way now, I think. Right? Do you need more dashes? I'm not sure. There's some more enemies. Oh, she got me with your dash. Whoops. Okay. Everything's going good. All right, we got it this time. It's gonna win real quick, okay? It's gonna win real fast. Okay, now the dash. Get our hit in and then move out of the way. That's a pretty simple pattern, right? Problem. She might have a second phase, I don't remember. This is all there is to the fight. Music's kind of getting out of control in this fight. It's too bad there's not like a final boss song, like a unique song for the final boss. That would have been awesome. But I mean, the normal boss music is so good. I guess it doesn't matter. And the squirt, yeah. She doesn't look that intimidating, but that's the evil wizard, Sonya. She looks like an evil wizard. Definitely looks like an evil wizard. Kind of looks like Orko. Kind of looks like Orko from the final boss is Orko. Okay. She's turning red, like other bosses do. Oh, God. There's some weird glitchiness to this fight for some reason. The music sounds a little bit glitched, and the enemies are. There's a little bit of weirdness with the enemies that she spawned in. Maybe that's why the speedrunners don't use this weapon, the twin sword. You know, it's the best weapon. Does this weapon alleviate glitchiness? All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. No problem. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you're right, isn't it? Wow, look at that. Yeah, SNES. Yeah, probably. I don't know. Yeah, probably Super Nintendo limitation. And they just assumed like nobody would care because we just focus on the boss, nobody would notice, right? I've never noticed that before. I never noticed that until Mr. Leo pointed it out. To be honest, there's still like damage stars appearing up there in the this is kind of a weird glitchy fight. Okay, we got her. I'm gonna quickly equip my best weapon again. It doesn't matter, but I just want to have it. Because I'm a champion. Guys, I beat Equinox. See? It's an easy game. Look how easy it is. You guys should all beat Equinox too. Look what a cool, easy game it is. Oh, there's the wizard dude from the first game, Shadax? Is that his name? Glendal has defeated the evil witch, Sonia. Her influence can no longer blight the good people of Gladonia. It will take many years, but Gladonia will one day return to its former glory. In a tiny chamber, concealed behind the throne of the witch Sonia, Glendal found his father, Shadax. Although weak from cold and hunger, Shadax is the main character of Solstice, the first game. He plays that dude, almost blind from months of total darkness. I think that happened to Red Mages once. Shadax was still alive. Glendal. Father, it is me, Glendal. Father, wake up! You are safe now. Sonia is no more. I have come to take you back home. Our people need you. Shadax. Oh yes. Glenn, it is really you. I have been imprisoned here for so long that I barely recognize my own son. But you have changed so. I thank you, my son, for undertaking such a dangerous quest on behalf of your foolish old father. I was tricked by Sonia. I did not detect her evil intentions. Dude, the music's not even playing anymore. This is so long that the music track ended. I am old man. My powers are beginning to wane. When I saw you last, you were just a child. Now you have truly proven yourself. You are now a man, and more than that, you are a great warrior and a wizard with powers that surpass even my own. You are now a worthy heir to the ancient name of Shadax. Thank you. You have made me a proud man. Who's talking now? I think I still have enough power to take us both home. ... A magical journey. Wow, what a story. I was really getting into the lore. How about you guys? That's where we just were. That's the place where the video game happened. Look at that beautiful mode 7. Wow. Look at all that. Wow. I just played the video game there. Wow. Mode 7. Mode 7. Hey, where did my phone charger? Whoa, we're on a magic carpet. We're flying above the land. I feel like I'm so high. This is so immersive. Oh, we're flying. Whoa. Donald, look, I'm flying on a carpet. It's magic. I'm flying above the land with my wizard father. It is good. I agree. It's good. There's heroic music playing. When's it gonna zoom out super far? Is that it? Oh. Oh, there we go. One final picturesque thing, and then we have the credits. There he. Wait, is that us? It kind of looks a little bit different from us. Software Creations, the Pickford brothers. The Pickford brothers are the people who worked at. There they are, John Pickford and Stu Pickford or Steve? I think it's Stu. Music by Tim and Gia Follin. There they are, the Follins. Special thanks to Tsuyoshi Yamashiki. What did he do? Japanese man. Don't forget Jennifer Napper and Teresa Adesanya. All those Japanese people helped too. Beta tester, oh, they're Japan beta for the Japanese version, because this is a British game. It's not Japanese. Like someone was saying in the last stream that they thought that this game was Japanese developed, but it's British developed. So the Pickford brothers they're from the land of Britain. They also made Plock. What else did they make? I think they made Solstice as well, and I don't know. They made some other games that are cool. I think I don't remember what else they made. There's a Game Boy game they made that also is like Equinox and Solstice. It's like it takes place in space though, and I need to do a playthrough of that. I know, Skittles. That was my favorite part too. The end for now actually was the end forever, because this is the last game in this series. It's just Solstice and Equinox, and that's it. It's too bad there's not like a PlayStation 1 sequel to these games. Imagine if there was. But I guess Dark Savior maybe is the closest thing on Saturn. The game's kind of isometric-ish. You know what else is isometric is the Arcus Odyssey games. But they're more like, they're not puzzle platformers, they're just more like action games. But those are kind of isometric-ish. There's a lot of isometric games, I guess. But nothing quite like this. It's nothing quite like this. This game's amazing. It's so good, Skittles. Skittles, it's so good. Oh, my timer shouldn't be stopped now. We'll say 9:45. It's time to rate the game, guys. Let's rate it.
I have already rated it. Back when I played it in 2017, I rated it 9 out of 10. And the music, I gave it 10 out of 10. That's appropriate because it is, honestly, it is up there. If you want to talk about like the best ambient soundtracks in a game of all time, it's like this, Tomb Raider, and I don't know what else. What are some other really good ones? This and Tomb Raider are the ones that like stick out in my head as the best. Oh, Kingsfield. Yeah, Kingsfield. Kingsfield, you could count, that's sort of ambient-ish. Those are the best. I love the sound. It's one of my favorite soundtracks in Super Nintendo. Maybe the game should be a 10. Do you guys think that, should this be a 10? Should this be moved up? I do really love this game. I do think it's like the best isometric game. Maybe I should increase the rating of this game. Let me look at my rankings. Where does Equinox fit in with my rankings? Number 95? Is that high enough for Equinox? Right below Crystallis? I'd probably like it more than Crystallis. You know, we're going to be playing Crystallis for Fliptendo pretty soon. Crystallis is coming up. I'm looking forward to Crystallis. Crystallis is Crystallis is called Godslayer, the Japanese version. I wonder if the Japanese version has many differences. Curious about that. But I love Crystallis. I have not played it in a long time. And that's going to be right after Ninja Gaiden 2. Doing a replay of that. I have played that on stream before, but that was like a long time ago. I've already uploaded the VOD of that one. And Megami Tensei 2, that's probably going to be like a 60-hour game. That's coming up soon. Crystallis will be after that. But I think I like Equinox better than Crystallis. Skittles. What if we did Fliptendo right now? What if we did a Fliptendo right now, Skittles? What would you think about that? Persona 1? I love Persona 1. Honestly, I could move that one up as well. Yeah, we could do a Fliptendo, Skittles. We could do one. Man, I kind of want to move Equinox. I just love Equinox so much. I want to move it up to a 10. It's that good. Don't you guys think so? Of course you do. Yes, it's a 10. I've decided. It's being changed. It's being elevated from 9 out of 10 to 10 out of 10. That is the new rating. I already upgraded the music one time. It's going to be upgraded again. It was originally 9.8, and it got upgraded to 9 and a 10. Now it's 10 of 10. Now it's double 10s. It's one of my favorite games. It is. It's in my favorites. Metal Machine, what's up? I just finished this game. A skateboard trick. Well, there's no skateboarding games coming up in Fliptendo soon. Or is there? Is there? Dandoku Dan would be the next game. We could play some Dandoku Dan. The first one? Never played the first Dandoku Dan. I played Dandoku Dan 2 on stream a long time ago. Alright, so if we're going to make it a 10, it means it's got to be moved up. It's got to be moved up. Guys, we've got to find a new placement for Equinox. It's moving up in the world. It's now a 10 out of 10 instead of 9 out of 10. It's got to be at least above here. We got Splatoon, Castlevania 3, Spelunky. I could put it above those. Yoshi's Island, I could put it above that. I suppose it could go above Enemy Zero. Link to the Past? Yes. I like it better than Link to the Past. King's Quest 4? Maybe it should be right around here. This is where it gets tough. No, maybe a little bit more. A little bit more. Maybe a Metroid 2 should be moved up as well. Maybe I should reorder. Oh, yeah. Right, Skittles. Earthworm Jim. Maybe around here? Maybe around here? I feel like around here. I'm going to put it just above Virtue's Last Reward. This is going to be the new placement. It's moved from like number 95 to number 54. You know why? It's just that good. It's such a good game. Like, it's crazy good. I wish there could be more games like this. Isometric games of this quality with like this, like with platforming, like puzzles, action, platforming, adventure, exploration. It's got everything. Like with a soundtrack like this, or just like any game to have like an ambient soundtrack of this style, because it's like, it's so unique and it's so cool. Only there could just be more ambient soundtracks like this game. That alone would be so good. Anyway, it's a masterpiece. The game's a masterpiece. It's amazing. No doubt about it. What do you guys think about that? I'm sure you all agree. So we take these here and move them all up by one. We delete this right here. There we go. Now it's fixed. Yeah, of course. Of course we agree. It's amazing. The game's amazing. So good. Alright, that's Equinox. Did I end up... Yeah, Metal Machine, who are you to argue? Exactly. Did I end up getting that troll upgrade for the 6th weapon? Did I? I wanted to check that. Can we check that real quick? Let's see. I've beaten Equinox now. I've played through it in 2 days. Did I put my time down? I didn't put my time down. I forgot to do that. The time, there's a new time. 13 hours was the last playthrough. I have now played through it and beaten it in 9 hours and 45 minutes. That's a good time savings. How about that? 3 hours and 50 minutes faster. Not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, new PB. That's good. Okay, let me just check my video from before. Let's see. So it would be after I got the weapon, after I fought the boss. But with oh yeah, I did. So if it says the text that I got the power up for the scimitar is the 6th weapon. Yeah, it should be this guy. So this guy's actually
this is my favorite
the final troll
of all of them.
That
It's
you can
my favorite. It's the best.
Flipsider's right. It is
Also
the
one of
best.
the best ambient soundtracks
That's
ever
true.
made.
Yeah, he's right. Guys,
Such
knows
a
what he's
cool
talking
ambient
about.
soundtrack.
This troll took like 1 billion hits to kill, so I guess he is like the final troll. He's the
that's
final
not the
troll.
last
So
one.
I did get all the health upgrades possible. That was max health. Because evidently, it seems like you can't get you can't fight a troll with the final 2 weapons, like the weapons you get in Dungeon 7 and 8. No trolls seem to spawn in the final area, so it seems like you can't get the health upgrades for those. So I guess that must be the final troll. Okay, interesting. Maybe I'll do some research into that later. I wonder if that was really all the health upgrades you can get. So, I don't know. What if we did some Fliptendo now? Guys, what if we did some Fliptendo? What if we did? Would that be good?